to Comic Universe, the only nerd-centric thing you need in your life. DPZ at it again with another solo vid coming at you guys. And yeah, I decided to do a guest character video of talking about guest characters I would like to see in Tekken 7. Now, of course, I'm talking about this when we had probably the most random-ass announcement for a guest character in any game ever. So, for those who are unaware, we've had Akuma, who was the first guest character, and actually played a role in the story. He actually has a meaning in the... he plays a role in the story. He's not just a random guest character. Then we had Geese Howard from Fatal Fury. SNK, excuse me. We had SNK, Geese Howard from SNK. Another plausible character. Another character a lot of people liked, and it was cool to see him in here. And then we had Noctis from Final Fantasy. Again, really weird, but you were promoting that game, so I can kind of see where they're coming from, although honestly they should have put Noctis in Soul Calibur, but Geralt from Witcher was already there, and I mean, you already had multiple guest characters, why not? And then came the announcement of Negan from The Walking Dead. Let me say that again, Negan from The Walking fucking Dead is going to be a guest character in Tekken 7. I'll take most random ass pick ever for 500, Alex. So, with that in mind, and also keep in mind, there are three other characters they have yet to announce. They've of course announced Lei Wulong, and Anna to be in Tekken soon as well. So we have three more guest characters. I mean, excuse me, not guest character, but character slots that are going to be filled and announced soon. So I've got a feeling that we've got one more I have this weird feeling that, Namco has at least one more guest character in them to play out. Like, one more guest character to show. I've got that feeling that they've got, one more, if not, I wouldn't even be shocked if, all three of them. And at this point, you could tell me anything for the guest characters. You could tell me anything. You could tell me Sharktopus is the next guest character for Tekken 7, and I would fucking believe it at this point. Anyway, so, let's get started. Let's talk about some guest character ideas I had, and some of them are a little out there, but like I said, if Negan can get in here, so can some of these characters. I see no reason why not. So, first guest character is, of course, the image you see right here. Yeah, Tommy. I really want the Green Ranger. I think it would be really cool to have the Green Ranger as a guest character. Namco's worked with some of the, Namco has worked with Saban in the past. They've worked in the past, although now it's with Hasbro, so I don't know if they'll have to go to Hasbro to ask them. Also, this is the year of this is an anniversary year for Power Rangers. It's their 24th anniversary, and of course they're doing stuff with Ninja Steel, bringing Tommy back there, and of course we've had, Shattered Grid going on. The Boom Studio comics have probably been the best Power Rangers things to come out as of late. It's some of the best stuff, and again, there's a lot of love, and also we have Street Fighter crossing over with Power Rangers in that in the Power Rangers mobile game, and we already have a Street Fighter character in Tekken, so it kind of makes sense. Having Tommy here would be a perfect pick for a guest character. I think he would make a perfect guest character. The fighting style works, using the Dragon Dagger, and also having Tommy go every fight move. Let's face it, having Tommy face off, having a game where you could have Tommy face off with Geese or Kazuya or Heihachi, that'd be really cool. And again, I think Jason David Frank would be really open to the idea of just voicing the character. So yeah, totally. I could take it. I think Tommy, and it makes a lot of sense because again, we have the anniversary. We've had him in a Street Fighter show up in the Power Rangers mobile game app. And, again, it's not too alien, Again, we have Negan, so why not have Tommy? Why not have the, best Green Ranger, one of the coolest, if not the coolest Ranger out there? And if not, how about have him as White Ranger? I'd be fine with him being White Ranger, or be even equally as cool, maybe have Dracon. Maybe have his Dracon persona from the Power Rangers comics. That'd be cool, too. I'd be down for that. But again, I feel like we have enough guest characters who are villains. The only one who isn't a villain is Noctis. We got Geese, Akuma, and, you know, Negan now. So we got 3 villains. I just kind of wanted to be Hero. I know what you're thinking, but he started out as a villain. I know, but he's a good guy now. And again, you can just have him be White Ranger. Just saying. Anyway. So, moving right along to another guest character I think would be cool. We already have Akuma, so how about Ryu? You know, Ryu I think would be really cool. And again, finally have, Ryu and Kazuya fight, or Ryu and Jin. Well, we had that again with Street Fighter X Tekken, but I wouldn't mind seeing that again, is what I'm saying. Following that is another character I think would be really cool, and this is gonna sound a little weird, and there's no chance of this happening. But like I said, if Negan can get in, this character can get in, and that character is Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know what you're thinking. How the hell does that work? They can figure it out through time travel. This is a game series that has people who turn into devil people, and, you know, people who are cloned and cyborgs. Pretty sure time travel, or they could just say it's a clone of Azula that has her consciousness in her body. Why not, right? So, Azula would be cool. Again, like I said, maybe there's just been too many villains, but on the other hand, I wouldn't mind this. And again, Avatar's still a popular series. I could just imagine the moveset with her, far range, and then get up close and then beat the shit out of them. And I know what you're thinking, well, wouldn't she be more of a far range character? Again, yeah, that'd be true, but she is a capable hand-to-hand fighter. And, yeah, let's face it, Azula versus Nina Williams? Tell me you wouldn't want to see that. So, following right along to another character is Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. Again, a very popular anime. Kenshiro is still a popular character from Fist of the North Star. Very powerful fighter. Of course, Umaira Shinderu. Yeah, you could just use that, you know, those finishing moves on your other characters. They just get, like, multiple damage at once. You just touch them once, and then they just, like, you can just, Kenshiro could just say, "You're already dead," and they just go down. I know it sounds a little OP, but I think I kind of would make it similar to the Raging Demon, you know, the Satsui no Hado that Akuma has. So, Kenshiro, I think he'd be a well-balanced character, and he just looks like someone who came out of Tekken. Absolutely, I think Kenshiro would be an excellent addition to it. Again, it'd make a little more sense than Negan. I'm not trying to bash, see what I did there? The whole thing of having Negan in here. It's just so random. It's one of the most random guest characters I've ever seen. I mean, even, you know, Ed Boon, with the horror characters that were in there with Jason, and I thought Leatherface was the most random-ass guest character of all time in Mortal Kombat. So now I got a feeling that Ed Boon and the team are like, okay, guys, they just beat us with Negan in Tekken. We got to think of a really weird one for MK11. Ash. You mean Ash Williams? No, Ash the Pokemon trainer. Something like that. I'm joking, of course, but yeah, Kenshiro totally would be awesome for Tekken. The word got away from me. Get with the fucking program, DPZ. He'd be epic for this. He'd be absolutely epic for this kind of game series. Following that is I think would be another cool one. Would be oh shit! It got away from me. I mean, at this point, you can have anybody, like anyone's game. Again, Noctis was a really out there one, so shit, why not Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon would be cool. Have the power of the Moon Princess against the Devil Gene? Sure, why not? At this point, I'm just kind of throwing shit out there and seeing what sticks. Because, yeah, if Negan can get in, I guess anyone can get in. But I was trying to add a little more, like, okay, I can see the plausibility of these characters being guest characters in Tekken. But again, like I said, Negan's just just threw a monkey wrench in everything. So, yeah, not much else to say with these guest characters. I think it would be cool to, I think it'd be cool to have another, like, Capcom character in there. Maybe, like, Morrigan, or, Actually, John Talbane from Darkstalkers would be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. John Talbane, my favorite character from Darkstalkers, totally. And Darkstalkers need some love, guys. Darkstalkers need some serious love. So John Talbane would be really cool. Anyway, I'm kind of stumbling through this, but like I said, yeah, the only one that, like, out of all of the only two I could, if I was to pick, okay, you can only get 2 of these characters that I listed off that can be guest characters in the next Tekken game. Who would they be? Oh, that's easy. Tommy and Kenshiro. Those would be the top 2 of these guest characters I've been talking about. That would be my 2 picks for being guest characters in Tekken. And like I said, Tommy might be a little weird, but you could see, like, there's some plausibility for Tommy. It'd be a really weird one, but there's some plausibility there. Like, there's reason for that. Like, there's a lot of reason for that, but that's just me. So, as always, guys, I'm curious to hear what you guys out there have to say. What characters would you like to see be guest characters in Tekken 7? Do you think we'll get any more? Who would you want in there? What do you think their fighting styles and their game mechanics would be? Just comment below, let me know. And yeah, really curious to see what you guys have to say of this. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, do all that. And once again, see you once more in the universe.